Hello everyone. Sorry for the small delay, but I'm home, so I'll resume the Hexplore stream in a bit. We'll go finish the game today. There's not much left, and even though I'm 15 minutes late, we can still do it. Very sure. I'll tell you guys all about it. What I did the whole day, more or less. Went to a fair, a Japanese fair. And that was fun, but it was very, very crowded, and I'm very, very tired, but not tired enough to not stream, so that's good at least. Let's see, who do you have in chat? Ah, hello there, Drak. Good evening. Hello there, Vader. Hello there, Ra. Hey there, Sadar. And good afternoon, Demonic. And hello, Dwarf. Nice to see you all here. Hope you're having a good time as well. If you don't finish the game, you have to play Wizard of Oz. No thanks. But I'm pretty sure I'll finish. It's like 20% of the last chapter, and then final boss, so should be enough. I'll put away some laundry. That sounds good. I'm probably doing my laundry tomorrow. Hey, Cody. Yeah, I literally just got home like 5 minutes ago, so it's about time we hop back into the land of Hexplore. PC games. Once again, hello to you all. Let's see if GoG wants to behave compared to yesterday when it was being silly. We shall see. If it's being silly again, I'll just update it again. Because I did it yesterday after the stream was over. That again. Update problem. Well, I may have to reboot GoG again. We shall see. I'm giving it a few first. Ah, there's GoG, okay. Lego brick! Yup, sounds good. Okay. Load number 10. And we have mouse control. Okay. 6 more secrets, 12 more chests. So, while I'm going over the map, I want to tell you guys a bit about the fair I went to. We have no more ammo for the warrior, but we're fine. We still have like 800 something arrows, so.
I'm off.
I went to a fair, so it was basically a big, like, hall with stands, with food, with little shops, and like merchants.
Agreed.
And stuff to buy, like t-shirts and all sorts of merchandise.
Okay.
And it was, well, I liked seeing that all. It was fun. I didn't buy anything myself because it was either too expensive or not something I really enjoyed or was interested in. But it was still fun to go there. Need to go do that. I had a lot of fun just basically just taking it all in and watching and seeing the atmosphere, and like Japanese culture is something I can really enjoy just looking at it from a distance. So much class. There was even a stand where they sold like katanas and swords. Not entirely sure if that is allowed, but apparently it is. And there was karaoke, which was kind of silly, but fun to listen to. And yeah, the street food. There was a lot of street food. Like they had onigiri, they had okonomiyaki, they had yakitori, sushi. I don't know what they're called. I saw the little sign, but I forgot what they were called. You have those like, hang on, go away. You have those like sort of this big pastes or pastries filled with sweet beans in the shape of a fish. I don't know what they're called, but I've seen them in anime a few times. But that was a bit too much for me. Like that was big, but looked good.
Okay.
Oh, taiyaki, okay. What else did they have? Oh yeah, of course. They had... Whoa. I'm not allowed to tell a story here. They also had gyoza, which I had some. Those are like half-moon shaped little dough pastries that are filled with chicken or vegetables. And first they're grilled and then steamed. And you eat them with soy sauce. Delicious.
Okay. Yeah.
Can recommend. If you ever have a gyoza somewhere, if you want to eat those, I can highly recommend. You can get them in the supermarket nowadays as well.
Agreed.
Takes a bit to prepare, but they're good. And they had udon noodles. They had all sorts of rice dishes. And like they had a, I hope I say it right. They had like this big flat metal like slate that was like entirely hot, and you had like food on there and like meat and little mushrooms and everything. It was like this huge flat metal hot plate
I'm off.
where they prepared the food. Looked awesome.
Okay.
Ah, most daring breastplates.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Agreed.
We need to get our character to max level.
Okay. Let's go.
I had this song in my head the whole bus drive, more or less.
Okay.
Selling katana is allowed. Okay. Those katanas are replicas used for anime or other media. They're set over here. Oh, okay. A teppan, big hot plate used to cook food, also known as a teppanyaki. Yeah, I think that's it. Hello there, Astronor. Welcome.
We're off.
Do I miss anything? Like, what else did they have? Oh.
Let's go. Agreed.
I'm trying to remember. Oh.
Eyeball.
Can't remember. There's glows everywhere.
Well. Let's go. Eyeball.
Oh yeah. I can't. You had like this little bucket with like, they looked like chicken nuggets, but they were not chicken nuggets. They were like crispy chicken bits, but a little different than nuggets. But they were in like this little bowl. Not,
Well.
can't remember the name now.
Well. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, karage. Yep, that was it. Karage.
Okay.
Did they sell Ramoon soda? Yes, they had that. Speaking of drinks, they had smoothies, they had shakes, they had boba tea, they had matcha tea, they had soda, all kinds of drinks.
Let's go.
It was a lot, really.
Agreed. I see an enemy. Eyeball. Yeah.
But a lot of it was, sadly, at least for me, a bit overpriced, but that's to be expected. Still, I had some gyoza, and I had a soda, and I tried some yakitori, which was great.
Well,
As for the merchandise, it was just a bit too much for me, honestly. Like, they had like this giant stand of like figurines of all sorts of anime. Like, I knew a few, but like 90% I didn't even know who the characters were, but I'm not that much into anime anymore. Anyway, they had like figurines who were like this big, I think around this size, like 80 euros. I'm not much of an expert on figurines. I'm not sure if that's a good price. I'm not sure if it was good quality or not, but that was a bit like, wow, that's a lot,
let's go.
for me at least.
Okay. I see it. Let's go. Agreed.
Depends on the manufacturer. I sadly can't remember who was the manufacturer,
I'm off.
but man,
Okay.
there was like a giant queue in front of that stand of people looking at or even buying figurines. Like, I saw some people like get 2 or 3 of those like in bags, and it was like selling like hotcakes. So many people getting figurines,
Well,
which is a good thing for the industry, but well, a lot of people got
let's
it.
go.
But I mostly just watched. The funny thing, what I thought was they also had a candy section where they had video game themed candy, but that also was like very expensive. But it was fun to look at.
Yeah.
They had like chocolate Mario characters, which was funny, but the Bowsers were sold out. I know, sad. But they had like a chocolate Mario and a chocolate Peach, chocolate Toad, chocolate Yoshi, but the Bowsers were gone. Of course. When I was there, they were gone. Oh well.
Let's go.
It was fun to see. Like, I like the atmosphere, like I said. It was just fun to go there.
I'm off.
The karaoke was hilarious, though.
Let's go.
And they played a lot of very, really old school anime songs, which I even recognized some, which was great. Are we there yet? We're not doing this again! The quality for a good quality figurine, you can pay a lot between 60 600, probably cheaper than figurine shops. Yeah, I guess it's more cheaper than an actual figurine shop, but I'm not sure if the
Okay.
quality is like on par. Probably like quality was a bit less than usual. Kind of like my blue, you pay lots of often worth it. Yeah, Tomo Fair, that was the one. Yep.
Well,
It was indeed Tomo Fair.
okay.
But the karaoke was silly. Like, I could hear it in the background while we were just like perusing the stands and looking at things, and like I heard like old school stuff. Like, there was even the Japanese intro of Samurai Pizza Cats, and like they had the lyrics on screen, and people were yelling it and singing it and having a great time. That was amazing. And they had like Neo Genesis Evangelion and Azumaka Daioh, and they had High School Host Club, and what else was there? Maple Story. Oh, like all the old school anime stuff. Sailor Moon. Like, that was just silly to hear. A lot of nostalgia there. I've seen most of those, or like some bits of those shows at some point.
Yeah. Let's go.
And it was all Japanese too. Like, no English dubs anywhere. Not allowed, I guess. It was all genuine Japanese. Like, the people singing it were doing the best they could, but that's like the point of karaoke. It's supposed to be silly. Like, they were not Japanese, of course, but it was just funny to hear. But the lyrics were all Japanese, so none of the English dubs ever got sung. None of the translations. All Japanese intros. Oh, shit. Okay, you're full.
Let's go.
There's probably something coming up here.
Agreed. Let's go.
Yeah. Did I get him? I guess didn't get him.
Okay. I see it.
The fact that they drop XP is kind of weird.
Agreed. Okay. Agreed.
More of that.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, more of this. I'm not sure if I said hi or not, but hello dwarf. Sorry, I'm a little woozy. I just came back from a fair, as I explained already. But nice to see you here too.
Let's go.
You are ready. Oh, that's probably my last tile.
Agreed. We are off. Yes.
Is that the last tile, or is there one more? I don't even remember how many tiles we got last stream. We still need 4 secrets and 9 chests. Not that it matters like a lot, since we got most of the items. All we're missing is the best dagger and the best fire curse. And I only really care about the fire curse.
Let's go.
If we miss the dagger somewhere, it's not that not that big of a deal, because dagger is like whatever. Okay. I think that's all here. Oh wait, no, there's more. Or is that back to the River of Creation? Where does this go then? The Village of Troglodytes. Where does this go then?
I'm off.
I've heard of the Tower Fair a few times. Sadly, there's no lucrative arms of the pits over the price. Yeah, I've heard of that as well. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. Then we go back where we came from. And we're gonna go here.
Okay.
We basically need to get a few more XP. Like we need 70 for McBride, 50 for Drulak, and 40 for Cornagan. Because we have to flip all of the level 10 switches in 2 areas, like the Fire Temple and the Central Temple. But in order to do that, I need to kill more enemies, basically. But are there any left? Where do I want to go? I think this area, right? Or is it this? No, it's here, yes? I'm trying to... Yeah, I came from there. It's here.
I am off.
Sing along with the soundtrack. Oh, McBride, please stop, Drulak. Stop shouting in my ear. Yep, he would sing. Artists have it hard enough with the AI nonsense. Yeah, they do. Sadly, that is true. Yeah, this is where I want to go. I wonder if these are open now. Ah, these are open. Temple of Air. Okay, okay, okay. But we only have the Earth one. Okay, then Earth should be here. Logically. Yeah. So we go to the middle here.
Let's go. Okay.
Maybe it's time to cut his tongue off. It won't stop him from howling. Ah! You can't stop me! Bwah.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, we're all here. Now, I want to basically, like, run past this nonsense because Kraken is there and we can't get to him yet. So, let's just run.
I'm off.
Because you guys didn't want to kill that thing yet.
I see an enemy. We're off. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, that went okay.
Let's go.
We can go into the Temple of Earth. We should, because we have the Earth Elemental. The Earth Seal, I mean.
Attack.
But we had a discussion yesterday. Who is
Yeah!
Earth? Is it the archer, the warrior, or the mage?
Agreed! Attack! 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 Aye! I'm off!
Oh, more bolts. Yes, please.
I'm off!
Agreed. Yes.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. I'm off. Okay.
that's the Kraken shooting. Let's just ignore him. Okay. Now this again. I think Kornagan is Earth, seeing how she has Earthquake. Yeah, that sounds plausible. Then I guess Drulak is Air. You guys agree on the Archer being Air, and then Sorcerer being Fire? I mean, she does have 2 fire spells. We can test it out. Basically give Kornagan the Earth Elemental, and see if that's correct.
Okay. Agreed.
I'm off.
Let's go!
Alright, Kornagan, you're up.
Okay! Agreed!
Hello.
I see an enemy! Attack! I am up! Let's go!
Okay, we're gonna just do this. Protect her.
Yes.
Okay! Agreed! Attack!
Stupid phantoms.
Agreed! Let's go!
Even more.
Attack!
Okay, we got them all. And that's all the XP we need, because
Let's go!
you're maximum now. And there's one more XP for Drulak, and, well, McBride is almost finished. Let's go
Okay!
grab the throwing axe. And there's invisibility.
I am up!
Like, do we even need more invisibility? I guess not.
We are off! Yeah!
All fine, Sadar, no problem.
I am up!
Okay, I need to go open that. So I guess we need to go hit that. Yeah. So can you do that?
I'm up! Okay, yeah!
Okay.
We are off!
No chests in here. Let's see if we are right. Is Kornagan Earth?
I am up!
Yes, she is. So, confirmed. Warrior is Earth type.
We are off!
So that basically means, I guess, Drulak is air and then Sorceress is fire.
Yeah!
Okay, you need to
Okay!
stand on that.
Yeah!
And you have to get some XP. You can go back and hit that.
We're off!
Or not.
Let's go! Yeah! Agreed!
And with this, Drulak is now also maximum level.
I'm off!
So now we just need to get
Let's go.
McBride
Let's go.
a little last
We're
bit
off.
of XP to finish everything.
Agreed.
Only 70 more points, so 2 big ones, or 1 big and 1 small XP bonus, and we're done. Yeah, I had a good time, Sadar. I'm not sure if you heard, but I basically
Let's go.
explained earlier all the food stands that were there and all the things I saw and the
Yeah.
karaoke and everything. It was a good time.
Agreed. I'm off.
Alright, so we need only, yeah, a little bit of XP for McBride. So we're done in the Earth Temple. I guess we can go into the Air Temple. Maybe we can get the last bit of XP there. We don't have the Air Elemental Seal yet.
Let's go.
Well, let's get over there.
Agreed. Okay.
Run.
Let's go. We're off.
So there's another one of these silly. Let's just use a, yeah, let's just go over here and use a vision
Okay.
spell. Oh, you're stuck? Okay, hang on.
Let's go.
McBride, you're in the way.
I'm off.
We're off.
Let's see what's in here. More phantoms? Yeah, I've seen them already. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, fine. Well, Drillo's gonna have his hand cut out for him, so... Alright. You can go stand here.
Let's go.
You can stand here.
Let's go.
And you can go
Agreed.
over here. Invisible for the archer.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. I'm off. Agreed. Hey! Yeah. Attack. Agreed. Let's go. We're off. Agreed. Attack. Hey! Yeah. We're off.
Go, go, go.
Let's go. Attack. Let's go. Ah. Okay. I'm off.
I need 1 more XP drop and then we're done leveling.
Agreed.
Yeah, boy, there's another one of these silly guys.
Yeah. Let's go. Ow. Yeah.
Annoying nonsense. Okay,
Okay.
some more ammo. Alright, we got all the XP we need. But we can't actually do this yet since we lack the amulet. But the good news is McBride can now get his maximum level, so we can check out the Fire Temple as well as the Central Temple. So that's good.
We're off.
Let's grab that. Okay, you're done.
Okay. Let's go. I'm off.
So now everyone is maximum level. They're doing the maximum damage for each of their weapons as long as it is, well, maximum upgraded. So everything except the dagger and the fire curse does now maximum damage. Or lasts the maximum amount of time, or heals the most. Alright, let's go check out the Fire Temple now.
I'm on.
Since we can. Fire Temple was I should also check behind this temple. Oh, I already did. Okay. Fire temple is to the cannibal village, was it? So over here? Yes.
We're off.
I see an enemy.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, you guys are walking. That's good. Ah. You guys are going there, which is good. Alright. We are here. The fire temple is in here.
I'm off.
And in here.
Yes.
So last time I couldn't do anything here because I didn't have the proper levels, but now I do. So let's get them all in position. You hit this.
Yeah.
You go hit this.
Yeah.
You go hit this one.
Agreed.
And you go through here.
Eyeball.
Nothing in there, just a switch.
Okay.
Okay? And now, hitting all 4 switches should open this door. Are you not? Oh, you need to hit that. Come on. Hit that. And hit this. But let's see. What do we have in here? Okay, just a bunch of Krylon, and of course, more phantoms. Well, I'm gonna use Oxalis this time.
Okay. Agreed. Yes.
Hope you guys are more or less ready for the somewhat strange ending of this game.
We're off. Attack. I'm off. Agreed. Okay. Oh. We're okay. Agreed.
Wow, even more protection.
We're off.
I have like over 20 of protection spells. Oh, well, well, well. The most powerful sorcerer's Reign of Fire curse. That is good.
We're off.
So, now Oxalis is also maximum power. The
Let's
only
go.
thing we're missing is the stupid dagger. We got everything else.
I'm off. Let's go.
There's the fire bit, but oh,
I see an enemy. We're off. Let's go.
I'm gonna use a protection spell.
Agreed.
Got enough of these anyway.
Yes.
What was there? Oh, there's even more. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to find the amulets. So,
Agreed.
don't have those yet.
Let's go.
So even though we pretty much cleared the place out, we can't actually activate this altar yet. So I guess we're going to the central temple and hopefully find something there. So let's get out of here this way.
Let's go. We're off.
Oh, there's something back here. That's hopefully good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we've never been to this island before.
I am off.
Maybe there's a
Okay.
chest at the back or something.
Agreed.
Yeah, there's a chest. Good.
Let's go.
We're off.
Well, that's nice. Another shield.
Okay.
Can you get that? I think it's the first time in the whole game that Kornagan has both the shield and the breastplate at the same time.
We are off.
There's nothing else here, right? Nope, doesn't seem to be. We're still missing 3 secrets and 5 chests.
Okay. Let's go.
We should start a travel agency using teleporters.
Okay.
Sounds good. Alright, let's get out of here. Which is here.
Let's go.
I'm almost out of like thumb guide marks, but I have like 5, 6, 9, 14 left. But I'm actually fine. They give you like way more that you could actually really use. And I'm being not even that super like generous with those things. And I still had enough. All our armor is still intact, yes, which is good. Because it's the last armor you'll ever pick up in this game.
Eyeball.
Alright, so now we go to the central temple, which is here, yes? Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully the 2 last amulets are there. If not, I missed them somewhere. We need to get the earth, air, and... No, wait. The air and fire amulets. I need those. Yeah, air and fire. I have earth and water done. Alright, into the central temple.
We're off.
Hey, Corsair. Good evening. Alright, so the blue chest is actually open.
Let's go.
Let's grab these.
We're off.
We have so many of these.
Okay.
We should have no trouble with the final boss at all. This is so dumb. We can literally like give the entire party a full set of rapid attack, power, and travel speeds. The entire party, and we still would have like a lot left. Okay, so the only thing here is this.
Okay.
There's an agility level 10 that we gotta do. There's one secret. There's like 2 more somewhere.
I see an enemy. Eyeball.
Ah, there's a secret here. Okay.
Let's go.
So 1 more secret after this.
Okay. We're off. Agreed.
Another prism, really? I mean, I'll take them. 1 secret, 4 chests. Well, now we can actually hit this. Oh, there's a chest. Good. You can hit this.
We're off.
I mean, I only have 3 chests left after this. There's gotta be these silly seals or amulets in there. Like the very end, of course. Come on, McBride. Thank you. Poison. And hit this. Now this opened up. Another chest. Good. And that's for you.
We're off.
We're so close. 3 chests, 1 secret. I want to bet I missed a secret somewhere, because it smells like we're getting very close to the end. Ugh. Really? Even more invisibility? Wow, okay. Sure.
Okay.
Now there's here another chest.
Agreed!
I'm feeling this last one is there then. Ah, there we go.
Oh,
Air amulet, good.
yeah, oh,
That opened this. But okay, that's the last chest.
okay.
1 secret, 1 chest. That it probably has the dagger. That's gonna be annoying to find for completion's sake. This should have the missing amulet then. Unless the amulet is in the other chests, then I have a bit of a problem. Okay, it's in here.
I am off.
We got the last 2 amulets. We are missing 1 secret, but we can use the same trick we did with Drew like in the last chapter after we're done. Shouldn't take that long. Just use it, check the map, and then reload if it's not there. Okay, we got the last 2 seals. Let's finish this map.
Yeah, oh,
Hang on. There's a bit of black here. Thought so.
Agreed.
I found the secret already. Ha ha ha! But is there no chest in there? What? There's no chest in there.
Okay.
Is there really no chest in there? Well, that's dumb. Okay, well, I guess I missed 1 chest some. No, wait. No, I have everything. Never mind, I'm done. I have 27, 27, 43. Okay, we got everything. That's just a really dumb secret. Okay.
Agreed.
Then, unless we get the dagger from the last couple of enemies up ahead near the boss, if we don't get it there, we missed it somewhere. Which is not that big of a deal, because we don't really need it. But it means I did not 100% the game, which is a bit sad. But, oh well. First things first, we need to go to the fire temple. So,
Let's go.
you get the fire amulet, and you get the air amulet. Let's go back here.
agreed.
Yeah, true, not a soft lock. Let's go here into the fire temple. Where is it again? Here.
Yeah,
Meh, I don't know. There are like... I think dagger is like the only item that I never was able to find. The super, like, the best dagger. Not that I ever really need it, but meh. There's no chest in there! I can show you one. Keep your shirt on!
okay.
Yes, please. Okay. Fire. Put it in there.
Let's go.
Alright. Fire elemental activated.
I'm off.
Okay. I'm off.
While she's going back, we're gonna go to the Earth
We're off.
Temple.
Agreed.
Okay, you can also go back here.
Yes.
You need to go. Actually, we all have to go into the Air Temple because
Okay.
we need to hit switches to get in there.
I'm off. Okay.
Alright. Or can I just like go there already?
Yeah.
Drulok, you can't. You can't go that way.
We're off.
What did we tell you yesterday?
Agreed.
Please.
I'm off.
He tried to go through the closed door again.
Agreed.
He's such a dunce.
I'm off. Agreed.
Go around.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All the elementals activated. That means the door, or rather the road to the boss, should be active.
We're off. Agreed. I'm off.
Agreed. Let's go.
Yep, it's active. Alright, so we said it was gonna be McBride, right? Who was gonna break through and beat up the Kraken. Shouldn't be that hard. Alright, so you need to get a power potion
Agreed.
and a rapid attack potion. And then invisible. And let's go.
We're off. Let's go. We're off. Attack. Aye. I'm off. Aye. Attack. Aye. Yeah.
You think McBride is a bit broken with the
Attack.
magic saber with a power potion and a rapid attack?
Aye. Okay. Aye. We're off.
Alright, we are done.
We're off.
Let's all get over here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Get this back on. Get this back. You eat that. You can actually go for that. And you get that. Okay. The tiniest Kraken I've ever seen. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's the end of this level. Sure. So, I gotta go save. This will be a rather short stream, even though I was a bit late. I'd say we're done in like 30 minutes or 45 minutes, but that's okay. It was a long day for me. So, let's go to the end.
I'm off.
That's not what I mean with the end game. Hang on. Okay. There we are. The final level, which is the Sacred Chamber of Eden, has only 2 secrets and 4 chests. It's basically, well, level 11, I guess. But it still counts for level 10, so you don't level in this one anymore. But this is indeed the very final area of the game.
Let's go.
And you gotta be careful in here.
Okay.
I mean, of course, there's traps everywhere.
Agreed. Okay. Yeah. We're off.
2 secrets already found. That was easy.
Agreed. I'm
Of
off.
course.
Agreed.
Let's not do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Even in this stupid place,
Okay.
they're here. Alright.
Yes.
Let's do it like how we always do that. So you basically do this. And we send in their Cornagan.
Agreed!
Go murder that, please.
Attack! Aye!
There we go. There are all the chests.
Okay!
We got
Okay!
most daring potion,
Agreed!
some mines,
Let's go!
more invisibility and protection. Let's just all get in here. There's like a lot. Here's more potion for you, more mines for you, more invisibility, and more protection. Then this should be for you.
Agreed!
Mines and throwing
Okay.
axes, and then this should be for you,
Yeah.
which is probably like bow and yeah,
We're off.
crossbow and bolas.
Yeah. We're off.
Well, we already got everything. Now it's just getting to the end and beating up the boss. This time though, I'm not going to ask chat how we're going to deal with the end, because there is a trick up the boss's sleeve.
We're
But
off.
I'm one step ahead. At least I hope it works. In my head it works, not sure if it works on paper, but we'll see. There's another generator. We gotta get rid of that one, so... let's do that in style. Invisibility goes to you. And go.
Yeah! Okay!
Okay.
Let's go!
That is hit, that is now gone, yes. Okay.
Okay!
We still gotta time this, I think.
Let's go.
But we've been through worse.
I'm off. Ouch. Ah.
Smart. Let's stand over here.
Yes.
Ah!
And you go over there.
Let's go. Ouch.
And once again, a vision spell to see what's up ahead. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. Ah! Door to Eden. Alright. How come there's such a big room? Do you guys trust, like, giant rooms with nothing? I don't trust this at all. This smells like a trap. That's why I did vision first, to check it out, this place. Right, we are going to prepare with, very easily, the first one who goes in is Oxalis. Because she has access to the protection spell and all the special potions. But I probably have to bail to regroup and get someone in properly, but she'll go in first.
Yes.
If shit goes bad, I can just protect. Hello, Garkham. Are you here to entertain us again with a glorious speech?
to escape. But you will not stop my masters from stealing the divine power. Through their superior magic, they have made me into a Superman. They have existed for several millennia, and nothing can stop them. Behind these walls lies the knowledge that will make them the equals of every god. But if you happen to come to stop them, you must first deal with me. Only then will you have the immense privilege of being destroyed by their immeasurable power.
Okay, I'm going to wait a very brief moment because invisibility is nearly maximum. And it's time to rock.
I see an enemy.
And I wasn't fast enough. Okay, that sort of sucks. Well, there's the first death.
Agreed.
This is the only place in the game where you can actually die. But, alright.
I'm off.
Plan B is... we go in with you and do bola time.
Okay. I'm off. Ah! We're off.
Yeah, this is going bad. This was always annoying.
Okay.
But we still got two. We should just, yeah, do that. You did enough! You did enough! Let's go! Good Lord, Cornagan! Oh! That was sufficient. Even he died. But we got Garkham out of the way. Only two more evil wizards. So that's back to Cornagan. She's the only one who has gear. Yeah. All of a sudden, this final fight is rather nasty, but it's not much left, so she can probably do the rest.
Attack! I am up! Yeah! Okay! I am up! Agreed!
Okay, we actually managed to get through. The entryway to Eden is now open. So, how about that ending, huh? Isn't it not kind of crazy? Well, we gotta repair, so let's go do that.
I'm off. Let's go.
Agreed.
In hindsight, it's better to have invisibility up before you talk to Garkham and then just skip through it, but that's kind of dumb. So I didn't do that. But yeah, I should have done that, but I wanted to show you guys the honorable way of doing all of this.
Okay.
But it's rather nasty, right?
We're off. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm off. Yeah. Let's go. I'm off. Okay. Agreed. Let's go.
Okay, we got all our stuff back.
I'm off.
It's time to heal.
Let's go!
Like, badly.
Agreed.
So,
We're off.
that was more or less a combo of Carnagan and McBride who dealt with that. Who is going to deal with the absolute final boss, which shows up soon? Like I said, this was mostly Carnagan and a bit of McBride. You don't want to have the full party out for the last boss because it is even harder than this one, and this already nearly broke me. I wanted to do a no-death run, but it is really difficult. You have to hit that invisibility just right early on, or else it's more or less doomed like I had earlier. But at least I didn't get a game over, so that's good. Yes, there's another. There's one more. I can actually take a sneak peek, since I have enough of these prisms. See? There's even more. There's even more. And now we can also vision and see what's even over there. There is even more. So, who goes in, chat? I didn't select the last one, but you guys can get privilege on this one. And that's the exit to the end of the game. So yeah, who goes in? I need to reorganize my items a little bit, I see. We still have golden coins for whatever reason. Okay, I'm fully organized. And everything has been recharged, so that's good. At least you don't lose ammo when you die like that. You only lose pride, I guess. But wait, there's more. Drulak. Alright. Drulak goes in. That means Drulak gets a power potion. Drulak gets a travel speed potion. And Drulak gets a rapid attack potion. This could be interesting. Sadar, imagine power potion and rapid attack with the shuriken. But no, I have to use Bola because I need to basically incapacitate enemies. But okay, let's send Drulak in. With a protection spell.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm off.
God.
Agreed. So, miserable little human, you see before you one of your creators. What are you doing here? Are you trying to steal secrets that are beyond your understanding? Since you want to know, here is the only truth of what you call the gods. We are the descendants of a race who are lords of the universe, and whose appetite for domination is boundless. Using our infinite knowledge of science and technology, we created new races of warriors and conquerors in order to colonize new worlds. Your race, humankind, is one of them.
The monologue killed my protection spell, which is bad.
The evil sorcerers were another race of our warriors. However, they evolved in a way that enabled them to rebel against us, their creators. The last few of them escaped, then fell to the earth. Deprived of technology, they were unable to leave the prison planet on which we, the gods, have ceased to keep track of them. Your wisdom has just helped rid your masters of those hindering fugitives.
I have an idea, though.
With a ship. The vessel would have taken them someplace where they could have turned against us once more. But you, tiny humans with your miserable powers, should never have found this place. We cannot allow it, so you must die. Be happy. It is by the hands of your gods that you cease to be. Agree. Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
Refill now.
We're off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Yeah. We're off. I'm off. Yeah. I see an enemy.
And now for the fun. Gods,
We're off.
get shurikens. You're no match for Drulak's throwing arm. He woke up. Ah!
Let's go.
Run, 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 run. Ah!
We're off. Let's go.
Refill now.
Agreed. We're off. I'm off.
And back.
Okay.
Fine, boiler time.
Attack. Let's go.
And now shuriken. An ultimate injury.
Attack.
Gotta dagger his butt. There. Why not? Ah, okay. That's it then. I killed God with a dinky dagger. I feel proud. Well, that's it then.
Okay.
You guys got any last words before we finish the game? To McBride the Stoic, Drulak the Dunce,
Okay.
Cornagan the Queen,
We're off.
and Oxalis the reluctant healer.
Yes.
Let's just stand over here.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the game. We have one more cutscene and then credits and after talk and we're done. Tonal shift? Yeah, I know. Each crossbow takes over 1,000 damage, 9,000 damage. Yes, it does. It's a bullet hell such as Toho. Yeah, a bullet hell you don't want to stay in because you can barely escape it in this game. Don't eat any apples. It's official. You suck. See you next time, heroes. Don't kill each other off camera. Aww. Right. One final time.
I'm off. I'm off.
Agreed.
I'm off.
And that's it, I think. Does the last video really not play? Do I have to look it up on YouTube? That's kind of stupid. Okay, I have to look up the last video. It doesn't even play in the game. Let me try again. Load and try this again.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. That's not a big deal. Give me a moment. For some reason, the final video is not playing, so give me a sec. We're gonna see that for sure. So give me a brief moment. I'm gonna look it up. We want to see the ending. I think this is it, right? I think this is it. It's only like a minute long. Like it's not long at all. Yeah, I think this is it, right? Let me see. Yeah, this is the ending. Okay. It's a really weird ending. Okay, full screen. Go back here, PC games. Let me go make this a bit smaller so you can actually see the whole thing. Bit of a shame that only this does not properly work for the GoG game, but the whole game does. But anyway, this is the ending that you would have seen, like literally, if you go into the teleporter at the very end. So, here you go. Yeah, and that's that's the end. I'm not even kidding. Weird, huh? Yep, you're literally going to space into an alien race war, and that's the end. Yup. Yep, I couldn't have made it up myself, but that is really the ending. And there's no credits either, sadly. That's literally how the game ends. For some reason, it didn't play in game, but thankfully, someone has it on YouTube. But yeah. So, what are your final thoughts on the game? Did you enjoy it? Or did you dislike it? Or, well, let me know. Just a quick couple of minutes afterthoughts, and then I suppose I'll just stop streaming. Since I don't have the next game prepared yet, plus I am rather tired. McBride is a loony. Yep. No, Drulek is a loony. Yep. You stole my glory, but we won in the end. Now what? Good question. We party. They're escaping to the only place that hasn't yet been corrupted by his bad voice acting. Space! Yep. Aliens! Jazz hands! Yep. I know, right? So silly. I enjoyed it, that's good. Did enjoy it, liked it, but didn't expect the ending. Yeah, no one does. It's a dumb ending. Despite all its silliness, I loved it. Oh, that's good. Brainlord has a better ending. Are you sure, Demonic? Are you really sure about that? It's one of those little gems that are hidden but funny as heck. So, let's just ask now, because I'm curious, if I would ever decide to stream this again in like, I don't know, a good couple of years, would you guys like that with a different party? It doesn't really change the game, but I don't know. Like the last time I streamed it was like 5 years ago, so maybe I'll stream it again in like 5 years with a different party. I'm a bit sad that I didn't do a no death run. Like that very final area, that final Garkham fight is so mean. Sadly, no death run. No, not a no death run. But I didn't game over, at least. I only had 3. Yeah, I had only 3 deaths, which was acceptable, I guess. And I got every single item in the game except the maximum upgraded dagger, but I don't know where it is. It might not even be in the game, but not really an issue. I'm glad I was able to stream that again, even though it was a rather silly game, but I enjoyed it quite a lot. I know the stream is a bit shorter than usual, since it's only 10 p.m., but I had a long day, and like I said, I don't have the next game prepared yet. But I can tell you guys that next week, starting Friday, we're gonna go through the 3 Goblins games, which are all 3 point and clicks, which are kind of silly, so I hope you guys will like those. So look forward to that. And thank you all very much for watching, guys. And I'll wish you all a good evening, a good weekend, and I'll see you next time for more silliness in not Hexplore, but goblins. And I hope that you guys will go to bed later or go away later with a smile, thinking back to our silly goons. And maybe, just maybe once in a while, you will find yourself saying agreed, okay, or we are off in a dumb way. And that's the charm of Hexplore. But thanks everyone. See you guys later. Take care. Bye bye.